Hello everyone, it's Dev again. So in this video I thought I would test out my new wireless microphone for my iPhone, and that's what I'm filming on right now. It's an iPhone 6 and it's an old relic, and I stopped using it for recording because there's something wrong with the microphone, and I'm not sure if it's going to come through now or not, but just kind of listen for the volume to just randomly go up and down. My tone of voice is not changing. You can probably hear that motorcycle in the background, but I'm not speaking any louder or softer. I'm speaking at the same volume this whole time, and so you should be able to kind of hear that volume difference just kind of fluctuate and go up and down. And so I bought this Rode mic to use, and one of the reasons why I specifically got the iPhone 6 is because, you know, not only was it cheap at the time, but it was the last one that had this type of plug. You know, the iPhone 7 and above have a different type of plug, and so I wanted to be able to use this Rode mic, and so that's kind of the reason why I got the iPhone 6. And but that didn't work out either, because when I plug this in and use it, even when I'm standing still and not moving or anything, it makes this weird kind of ticking sound on the video. So I don't like that either. So I stopped using that, and I've just been using this old Canon to do most of my videos, except for the time lapse. The iPhone is okay for the time lapse because there's no audio on it. And so I thought I would try out this solution and see if it's any better. I mean, it may just be my phone. Like, in general, my phone is not happy with any kind of audio. I don't really know, but this was pretty inexpensive. I don't even remember right now. I'll put it in the notes when I edit it. But it's wireless, obviously. This plugs into the phone, into my lightning port right there, and this runs off of the phone's battery, and so you can't charge this or anything. There's no way to charge it, but if your phone is needing charged while you're using it, you can pass through charge right there. So you can plug your lightning cable into there and plug that into a power bank or whatever, and so you can charge your phone while you're using this, but you cannot charge this. And there's a little tiny, see that hole right there on the left? That's where the light will flash, either red or green. And when you plug this in to the phone, it starts flashing red. It comes with two microphones. They're the lapel, and so I can just clip it right onto my shirt, just like that. And they're pretty cheap, but they came with little wind muffs, and so you can do an interview. You can have two people, and when you turn them on, it will sync up to this little receiver, and they send an extra clip and an extra little muff. And well, that just rolled off onto the floor. And this little carrying case, it's got a net right there. So it wasn't bad, and it wasn't real expensive. I'm not expecting miracles, but then this is the cord to charge the microphone. So you do have to charge the microphones. I charged them when I got them, and all of these items came with this little protective covering, and I left it on this one because I'm not using it yet, and I haven't used this yet. This is going to be my first time testing it out, but I already took off that film. The film was on both sides of the receiver. So I'm going to keep my fingers crossed here and hope that this works. And I think it'll probably work better. Like the microphone on the iPhone itself that you hear right now, it might actually be better than this at the same distance, but I think where this will be more invaluable is if you're way far away from your camera, and so people will still be able to to hear you. The quality may not be that great, but it would be better than obviously nothing. So I'm going to plug this into my phone. I'm going to clip this onto my shirt, and I'm going to take you guys outside. I'll probably just have you right inside the garage, and then I'll walk all the way to my house and I'll talk, and we'll be able to see what we can hear. And there's leaves out there, so it'll be interesting to see if it'll pick up the leaves as I'm walking. And also it's kind of windy, so we'll see how this little muff works. It's just a foam muff here. All right, hold on. Okay, so I've got the microphone on, the receiver's on. The light on the receiver stopped flashing red. Now it's just a steady red on the receiver, which is plugged into my phone right now. And I've got this second one, the one that I took the protective thing off of, it's on my shirt collar right now. And again, I'm talking at the same level. And, you know, I've got still background noise going on. The light on the receiver is a steady green right now. So I just wanted to give you an idea of what it sounds like while I'm still back here. So give me a second and I'll take you outside. All right, so you are just inside of the garage. I've got my tripod probably 4 feet inside the garage, and the sun is going away, so the lighting is really kind of crappy right now. But I'm just kind of doing this for the audio check here. So, you know, it should still be working and everything. It's not really windy right now. It was earlier, but we haven't raked. So there's a lot of leaves on the ground right now. Let's see if this picks up all these leaves. Hopefully it's working. Hi, Stella. Hi, baby girl. Hi, Stella. You want to talk to YouTube? Let's say hello. I'm going to say hello. Can you hear her scratching? They've got boards in here. Hi, Luna. Hello. They've got boards in here that they use as scratching posts. You might have even been able to hear that. Hopefully you can hear them meowing. I'm not sure how this sounds at all. This is the first time I've used it. I don't really want it to pick up a bunch of the leaf noise, you know, because that would probably be annoying. I don't remember how far away you can get. I'll have to take note of that and put it in the video when I'm editing it. See how far away you're actually allowed to get before it gets out of range. You can hear me now, back here, back in the back of the garage. It should sound just about the same no matter where I am. Again, I think this is just better for like long distance. You know, when you're really far away, it probably really shines. But if you're just holding your camera and going around filming, I think the microphone on the camera is probably better than this. But we'll see this. We'll see when I edit this. I'm not going to change the volume at all. Normally I try to adjust the volume so that it's not going up and down throughout the whole video. And I just do the best I can. My hair is kind of rubbing up against, I'm not even sure if I'm in frame. My hair is kind of rubbing up against the microphone. So I wonder if you can even hear that. Probably hear all the road noise and everything. But yeah, I don't know how sensitive it is. I guess we'll see. But I'm not gonna, like I said, I'm not gonna edit the volume. I'm just gonna leave it the same and see how it works out. All right, you guys. I will talk to you again in another video. Bye. Okay, so real quick, I just wanted to show you what this looks like when it's plugged in. I'm filming on my camera right now, and I'm not going to edit the volume. So throughout this whole video, you're going to be able to hear all the different volume and everything. And again, I'm talking at the same tone of voice this whole time. But that's how it looks when you plug it in. And amazingly, it fits, because sometimes with these OtterBox, this is an OtterBox case, it's so thick, you can kind of tell right there, it's so thick that a lot of these gadgets that you're supposed to plug into the phone won't actually work because of that, and you would have to take the case off. And I was actually not willing to do that. If this didn't work, I was probably just going to send it back or just not use it or whatever. But it actually does fit into there. And let's see, yeah, there you go. There's that red flashing light, and that's what it's supposed to do when you plug it in. And then on the microphone, right here on the back is the power. So I think you press and hold that for 3 seconds, and then there'll be a light somewhere. It's really hard to see where these little lights are. That's where you plug it in to charge it. Yeah, I can't even see where it is right now. It might be there on the front. Yeah, right there, that little tiny... you can't see it. It's right above that little thing right there. There's a little tiny pinhole, and that's your light indicator. And in the instruction booklet, it actually tells you what all the different flashing lights mean. Right there. Hopefully it'll focus. So right there, it tells you what it means when all the different light sequences are going on and off and stuff. Alright, so next I'm going to turn off this camera and I'm going to start recording. I'm going to go ahead and turn that microphone on and get in position, and I'm going to start recording back here because I want to use the same setting and everything, because once I go to the front of the garage, you know, I'm going to have traffic noise and everything. So I'm going to do one more clip back here, and then I'll take you guys outside. So hold on.